guys, how are you? I hope you're doing so good. I am so excited. I can't contain it to film this video. I know I got like all up in your face, but legit, like, I'm so excited. I've been wanting to film this video for days now because if you guys know, and if you don't know, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm Krystal. How you doing? I love drugstore products. I am just so excited because I was like, my top 10, I wrote down about like 17, and there were some that I really had to narrow down, and I'll do in another video. I'll figure out how to talk about them and tell you guys like, y'all need these. But these right here are like my top 10, like, you need to own these products. You need to own them. I look at them and I'm like, everyone should own these products. They're amazing. They work better than a lot of high-end products that I have used that are in the same category. So I definitely think y'all should consider these. But before we jump into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Join the little fam we got here. And yeah, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so these guys are in no particular order because like it was hard enough to even narrow them down into 10. Nonetheless, try and put them in order. Like, I was like, I don't think so. I don't need this type of stress in my life. They, like I said, they're no order. I'm just gonna start picking up and talking about them and telling you why I love them and all that good stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is this can't be a surprise to any of you that have been watching me for like a hot minute now. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. It's super, I don't know, it just looks like skin. It's not too matte that it looks like crusty and like really accentuates like wrinkles or pores or anything like that. But it's not, it doesn't have like a dew. It just looks like skin. I feel like this is a really good dupe for the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I think this is probably, I like this one actually even better than that foundation. I think that this foundation has a decent shade of colors. Some of them you may have to mix. Like me personally, there isn't one specific shade that matches me perfectly, so I mix 120 and 128 to get that like perfect color. If your shade is there and you possibly can figure out a combo or anything like that, I do recommend you do give this baby a whirl. Even if your skin is dry, use a really hydrating primer under, make sure you're moisturized and all that stuff, and still try it because I think it just might work. This next one, like a lot of these things you guys are gonna be like, of course, because I use these things all the time. You need this. If this works for you as a bronzer, beautiful. But for me personally, this is a really nice contour shade. This is what I have on now, just like layered, so it's like a bit heavier. I know obviously this isn't a shade that caters to everyone or every skin tone, but if this so happens to work for you, I really think you should give it a try because it is super bomb and it smells so good. It is just like amazing. And this is, by the way, a dupe for the Benefit, what's the name of that bronzer? The Hoola bronzer. This is a dupe for the Hoola bronzer. So I really think you guys should try this. Physicians Formulas does have a lot of good products, and this is definitely like one of them that I actually haven't tried their butter blush and I really want to, but their butter bronzer is bomb. I have, no lie, 3 highlighters sitting in front of me. I thought about that. I was like, should I really talk about 3 highlighters? Because I just felt like this was just insane. But one of them, which is this one, I don't use it as a highlighter. I have it on today as like a really nice blush topper. So let me explain to you if you don't know what like a blush topper is. You put blush on and then you use this to go over it to give it like a bit of a glow, a bit of a dew over the blush. If you guys have heard of the NARS blush in the shade Orgasm, it literally looks just like this. This is a perfect dupe for that. This is a smidge lighter and a smidge less pigmented because this is obviously a highlighter, not a blush, but this works on me exactly like the NARS Orgasm blush, like I said, except just a little less pigmented, but it goes on rosy and everything. I wanna show you guys, I'm not even kidding. If you do have, this is just so beautiful. If you do have a darker complexion than I do, Hello? This will work for you as a highlighter and it will look beautiful on you. But if you are fair to like my skin tone, this is gonna be a bomb blush on you, or like a blush topper, like how I said. You see how it adds like a slight rosiness? I don't know if you guys can like really tell. I love it. And the thing is, since it is meant to be a highlighter, it like adds to the glow, which I appreciate. You guys know I can appreciate an extra bit of glow. But you see how it makes my cheeks rosier? I love this. I remember when I used it as a highlighter, it looked so bad. It was like super like there on my cheeks and super pink, and I really didn't like it. But when I tried it as a blush topper and or like a blush, I was like, whoo, I am sold. It just looked so beautiful. You guys see it adds like a little bit of like a rosiness, not too extra, but I love it. It is so pretty. I feel like a lot of these are like dupes for stuff, and I'm like giving you guys, I'm like the dupe plug here. I'm like, this is a dupe for this, you don't gotta buy this. This is a dupe for that. So this next product, I am super excited to share with you guys. Super excited. This is a brand that I just recently discovered at Walmart called Flower Cosmetics, and their lipsticks are better, wait for it, better than MAC lipsticks. I'm not even kidding. MAC, first of all, okay, wait, let me put it out there that MAC lipsticks aren't like the cream of the crop. They aren't all that, but these are better than MAC lipsticks. This color right here is the one I have on my lips right now. This is, I mean, it's kind of wasted a little bit from like being on IG live with you guys and talking, but this is the color Spiced Petal. It is a cream lipstick and it is super hydrating, super pigmented. It doesn't make my lips look crusty at all, and I tend to have kind of like crusty dry lips. Sometimes I like need to exfoliate and moisturize and do all that stuff, because if not, liquid lipsticks would look on me, because you know how liquid lipsticks really sit in the lines of your mouth. But this lipstick is just so beautiful. I can't wait to go back to Walmart and buy so many more shades. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm so happy I discovered it. I discovered it here because Dottie Westbrook on YouTube talked about it, and I was like, I need to go buy it. And then when I bought it and I put it on, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. It is such a nice lipstick. It reminds me of the same-ish consistency of the Dose of Colors lipstick. I'm obsessed. In fact, let me touch up. I feel like we're moving fast. We're moving. Okay, so the next one is the e.l.f. highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. This, I'm talking about it, can you open? Partially because it's absolutely gorgeous, okay? But partially because this is $3 or like $4. But this is $3. And this works so bomb. Like, look at that. That is just, I don't know if you guys can like really tell, but it is so pretty. I put it like right here at the like really high point of my cheekbone, so you can see like kind of like what it looks like all over there. I love this highlighter. This is a highlighter that I reach for all the time. I know they have like 2 more. I think they have like a rosier one, and then they have one for like deeper complexions. So if you guys have deeper skin tone and you've tried that one, let me know, because if it's bomb, I'm like not even kidding, I will like use it as my eyeshadow or something. But this is so good. I just feel like for the price point, this is such a bomb highlighter. It's so nice, and it's such a pretty like icy color, and I don't know, like there's not enough things. Like, it's just, if I explain everything, it's just the same thing over and over. It's bomb, it's cheap, it's an icy highlighter, you know what I'm saying? If you're on a budget and you need a highlighter, go for this one. I really think you would like it. It's been a while since I've stopped buying high-end mascaras, because I would buy them. Like, I had the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I had the Givenchy Phenomenal, I don't know, some like bougie shit that cost me like 40 bucks, like almost 50 bucks. At some point I was like, why do I keep buying these mascaras? They're so expensive, and I always reach for this one. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic, this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I absolutely love it. I do want to point out though that it is not waterproof, and this mascara does really lengthen your lashes and make them really pretty. It's what I have on today. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but if you're looking for like a really nice waterproof alternative, the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, the Voluminous Lash Paradise, the pink one, it's a really good dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex, but this one is so good. It makes your lashes look super long. If you already have naturally long lashes, this will probably make your lashes look like falsies. I'm not even kidding you. This is really nice, and it's really black, so it goes really well for if you're gonna wear falsies, and it takes off like the powderiness on your lashes. I absolutely love it. I think it is a great mascara. It doesn't flake on my under eyes. You know, the Too Faced Better Than Sex, a bougie high-end mascara would flake here. It would kind of like just dry up, and I guess maybe just like kind of fall right here on my under eyes. And I was like, ooh, like, you're so expensive for what? Why are you doing this? This does not do that, and I love it. I love drugstore products. This is so good. And I recently discovered that this is a telescope. I'm going on the eye that I'm not looking through. This is a telescope. It's so cute. My sister's the one that pointed it out. You see how it kind of looks like a telescope? My sister was like, oh my god, it's a telescope. And I was like, I never noticed that. This baby right here has replaced every single setting spray I have. I don't reach for my Urban Decay All-Nighter. I don't reach for my MAC Fix Plus. I used to use a lot the NYX Make It Dewy. No, not Make It Dewy. Just kidding. This is a Milani Make It Dewy. I used to reach for the NYX Dewy setting spray a lot, and this is the Milani Make It Last. They also have a Make It Dewy, which I love them both equally. But this is so good. Milani has a lot of really good products, and I really like this because it's a great dupe for the MAC Fix Plus. And this is a primer, a setting spray. So sometimes I use this before I put my foundation on. I let it dry a little bit, and then I go and I do my foundation. I also really like using this right before I put highlighter. Like if I really want a beaming highlight, I'll spray some on the high points of my cheek. I'll let it dry a little bit, but while it's still damp, I'll go in and I'll put some highlighter, and it'll just give it like that really wet look. That's what I did today. And you can use it to set your makeup, and it'll literally last. It is such a good freaking setting spray. Y'all know I had to add this baby in here because whoo, if you keep getting text message, hello. Oh my god, I just got a text saying you're about to lose your ass. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But anyways, this setting powder is so good. My favorite high-end setting powder is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. Then number 2 is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And this $5 setting powder has replaced both. How, Sway? Seriously, like, I ask myself sometimes, I'm like, dude, some of these drugstore products are so bomb that I'm like, I don't need to buy a $30 setting powder anymore. Like, I literally got this one $5, and it is so good. When I was buying this one, their shade range is like kind of strange. So if you go buy them, you might notice that it's kind of weird. So the color I have here is Fair Light. You obviously are looking at me and can see that my skin is not fair. My skin is considered light when it comes to like foundations and stuff. I'm like light neutral or like light warm, you know, like I hop around a little bit, but I'm not fair. So, but I had to get this one because the light shade was kind of like pink, and I don't want anything pink or like cool toned or anything around my face, because then it'll look super strange, because my undertones are yellow. You can see in the camera, like, I'm yellow. Just keep that in mind. The shade range is a little weird, so don't go off what it says here as the name. Go off what you see in, what you see in here. So you see it has a yellow tinge, so it works really well for me. It doesn't leave a white cast. You know, a lot of powders do leave a white cast. Keep in mind when you use certain powders, especially if you're gonna go to an event, a wedding, a party, or whatever, that pictures are gonna be taken of you, keep that in mind, that you're wearing a powder that does not give flashback. So in other words, you want to wear a powder that is translucent, that when you take pictures, it doesn't look white in pictures. I know you guys have seen pictures like that before, that people get like a super white cast. We don't want that around here, you know what I'm saying? So this one is really good if you're looking for a really good, affordable, loose setting powder. Okay, so the next one I'm talking about is this angel here. I've said before so many times that if I had to collaborate with a drugstore product, I would be super ecstatic to collaborate with Maybelline. Like, I would love to. I love a lot of Maybelline's products, like a lot, guys. They got a lot of good stuff. And this one is like nothing short of that. This is their Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner. I don't know exactly what it's called, but this is in the color Blackest Black. This is literally a gel pot liner, and it is super creamy. It goes on really nice. It doesn't transfer. You know, I have like hooded eyes, so my eye, I kind of have like a fold, and it kind of falls right on my bottom lid. So some liners will literally transfer, and then if I go like this, like you'll see it all up here, and I'm like, but this one doesn't do that. It dries matte, it dries very nicely. I also really like using it to line the waterline because it goes on super, super black and it doesn't smudge. And I have really watery eyes, so I have to use either waterproof eyeliner or I use this gel pot liner, because when my eyes start watering, the eyeliner will build up in the corners, or like, you know what I'm saying? And it just like, I don't like how it looks, and I have to be wiping it, and it's just such a pain. But this looks really nice. It looks super black. I don't have it on today, but it doesn't smudge. It looks amazing. And this is a really good dupe for the MAC gel liner and for the Inglot gel liner. Now last, but definitely not least, it's the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter. This is... whoo, this is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. This looks beautiful on really tan, very deep, rich skin tones. Like, it even looks good on my skin. I've never seen it on fair skin. I don't know. For fair skin, I definitely recommend this one more. But if you have like light skin like me with yellow undertones, bomb. Or if you have like deeper skin, tan skin, this will look so good. Hold on, let me just put a little bit real quick. This would look, whoo, just so good. Oh my, this just is amazing. Like, I'm already bathing in highlighter. Like, I'm a mess. I'm out of control. But guys, this is really, really nice. It looks more yellow in the pot, whatever the hell this is, in the container, than it really is. It actually looks really yellow on my skin too. Ooh. But it is super, like, if you touch this is super buttery. Like, look, I'm giving you guys a finger. Let me give both. So let me give... Why does this sound so perverted? It looks really, really... Look. Oh my god, that is so pretty. These two are both so good. But like I said, if your skin tone is deeper or you have yellow undertones, go with the gold one. If you have really fair skin, go with this one. Or if you have a deep skin tone, use this as like a nice inner corner highlight. Nice little brow bone highlight. Alrighty, my angel faces, so that is it. These are my 10 must-have, you better go right now to the drugstore and buy them products. Like, they are just so great. I use them all the time. I totally recommend either owning all of them, owning at least one of them, or checking them out, seeing if they work for you. They are all affordable. They are all drugstore products. Obviously, top 10 drug. If you guys have tried any of these products, if they are your go-to, if they worked for you, if they didn't work for you, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know like what you guys think. Like, do you agree with my list? Do you not? Let's chat. All of my socials are down below. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you want to follow me on Instagram, go ahead. On Snapchat. You see what I did there? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so you can go ahead and follow me on those. We can chat anytime. I hope you guys are having an amazing holidays with your family, with your friends, with yourself, because you're independent, you don't need nobody. And yep, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.